People think senior high school is all about the books and the grades, but SHS in Ghana, it's all about survival. One time I saw a teacher lose his mind in front of us. Another night I saw a car set on fire. And one night I watched a mob nearly kill a student. All happened in SHS, all in Adisadel College. If you went to SHS in Ghana, you already know. You don't attend SHS, you experience it. The dorm life, the housemasters, lights out, and that annoying morning sirens. Looking back now, Adisco was wild. I know you've heard stories yourself. Let me tell you 3 stories I'll never forget. The first happened after light out. I was in Lemay house, already in bed when we heard the shouting. Not normal dorm noises, this one had panic in it. At first we ignored it, then the screams got louder. We wondered what was happening. We stepped out and froze. The car was on fire. About 20 to 40 students gathered, confused, shouting and running around. No one knew what to do, but everyone wanted to do something. I stood there, frozen. The heat from the flames was intense. The students started grabbing buckets, running back and forth, pouring water on the car. That's when we realized this was the housemaster's car. The fire service was called and eventually the fire was put out. Honestly, we were lucky, very lucky, because the fire never got to the tank. If it had, the story would be very different. A few days later, rumors started spreading. They said the students hated this housemaster so much, he set the car on fire. When I heard this, it didn't feel exciting. It felt scary. To think someone could be pushed that far in SHS over anger. That was the first time I realized school frustration can turn dangerous. And just when you think SHS can't get stranger, let me tell you about the day we lost our physics teacher. This man was generally liked. He was calm mostly. Every class he had the same routine. Greetings, short Bible sermon, then we have our lesson. So today, nothing felt off. At first, during the sermon, he became playful. Too playful. Laughing, jumping, calling for shout-outs, being eccentric. We laughed too, thought it was all jokes. Then the shouting intensified. That's when things shifted. Some students quietly stood up and left the classroom. Others just stared. The class rep got up and ran to the next class to get another teacher. As the teacher approached, our physics teacher bolted.
Why are you running?
We ran out of the classroom.
Why are you running?
It was horrible and funny at the same time. Later, people said they saw him doing push-ups on the road. That's how he got caught. Sorry, but I laughed a little when I heard that. No one knew what triggered it. Weeks later, we heard he had taken time off. We never actually got to see him again. Instead, we got a replacement physics teacher who confused us for the rest of our SHS life. Einstein. Looking back now, it wasn't just funny, it was sad. But the last story, this is a hard one. In Ghana, lynching stories are common. You hear them on the news in town, but you never expect to see one in school. There was a dorm mate who had long been suspected of stealing. No proof though, just rumors. One night, a phone went missing and everyone snapped. They searched bags, corners and beds. Then someone spotted a bag hidden away. This guy defended the bag with everything and gave every excuse not to be searched. When they searched it, the phone was inside. They restrained him immediately. The plan was to take him to the housemaster, but anger doesn't follow plans. On the way, the mob took over. Belts, sticks and hands flew. He was beaten. I wasn't part of it, but I heard it when it started and watched from a distance. He ran. They chased him. Things flew towards him like a scene from a movie. Some tried to protect him, but got beaten too. By the time the housemasters arrived, one of them thought the boy was dead. He wasn't luckily, but he was bloody. Cuts on his face with bruises all over his body, crying. A housemaster finally pulled him away and sheltered him. Later, there was a disciplinary committee, and those involved didn't walk free. SHS was wild, funny, scary, and unforgettable. And these are not the only stories, there are more. If you went to SHS in Ghana, I know you have stories too. Which one shocked you the most? And what's the wildest thing that happened to you in school? Drop it in the comment, let's talk. If you enjoyed this, like the video. Subscribe for more stories, because trust me, SHS has no shortage of them.